Okay, welcome back people to Let's Play Eschalon, Book 1. This game is made by Basilisk Studios, I think it was, or Basilisk Entertainment. It's one or the other, I believe. Yeah, I sort of rushed through the beginning episode because, well, like I said, didn't really have any control over the levels of this game. Okay, we found a dagger, we found a sealed note. So here we are in this sort of house. This game is a turn-based game. Oh, I should add, this game is actually available for free on their website. There's a link in the description down below. That's down there, someplace, below here. And you can go there to grab it. You can also get it for free at GOG.com and Steam and probably elsewhere as well, I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's pretty good from what I've seen so far. I've been playing it for about an hour, and I figured out that, yeah, this is my kind of game, so I wouldn't be playing it. But I just thought I'd mention that. So, if you don't want to watch me play it, you can go grab it for yourselves. If you want to play a mage or whatever, you know. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's see here. You step outside from the walls of the dilapidated house and breathe deeply. The air is humid, still saturated from last night's rain. Although you do not recognize the area around you, it seems strangely familiar. The ghosts' remnants of nearby abandoned buildings look overgrown and unwelcoming. You stand for just a minute and take it in, hoping that something will trigger an avalanche of memories to crash through and make sense of all this. But nothing comes to you. Let's also read this sealed note. Bear, you do not know who I am, but I know who you are. I'm sure you're very confused right now. You must gather yourself quickly. I've hidden a few basic supplies for you. They are out back near the well. Hopefully you'll remember the secret spot. You need to find a man named Maddock in the village of Arendelle, which is just a short walk northeast of here. He'll know who you are, and he has been instructed to give you a small package upon arrival. Be very careful. This land has been befouled and is not safe. If you wish to live, I suggest you stay on the main roads and paths. Do not wander. E. The name Maddock means nothing to you, nor does the initial E. With nothing else to go on, perhaps finding this person named Maddock will be your best chance to make sense of this confusion. I think that E might be oh, here's our quest journal. Yeah. I think the E might be a reference to Baldur's Gate 1. I'm not sure, but it seems likely. Okay, this place seems increasingly familiar to you. Yes, you've been here before. Somehow you know this area, yet it is strange. As you become gradually more confident that you recognize your surroundings, you feel as if the remaining memories of your own identity seem to be slipping away ever more. Right, hollowed out stump with a hinged lid. Can we get some healing potions and mana potions? Arrows, leather sandals, and a birch bow. Let's open up our character here. We want to equip our bow, and our quiver, and our sandals. And we'll put these healing potions down on our quick belt there. We don't have any spells yet. No. So those mana potions aren't all that useful for us. So yeah, this game is turn-based. The enemies move as you do. So you're welcome to, or you can always just stop and think. You know, you don't have to move real time. That helps with the sneaking about. Oh. Does he know about me? I wonder. I think so. He's moving towards me. Long range attack miss. To hit probability 40. Ooh, 47%. Okay, let's wait until it's a bit closer. Yeah, 63. 63. 8 points of damage. He's almost dead. Good. We got him. I don't have a melee weapon that I'm proficient in, and using one that I'm not proficient in might be bad. So we won't do that. There's one other lizard up there. But we'll leave him be if we can. Try to move about. We need to go up to the northeast. That is not northeast. Come on, let's head this way. You can see our minimap here is getting filled in as we move about. Oh. This appears to be some sort of magical platform used in casting of specific spells. It is overgrown and dirty and has not been used in a long while. Okay. Let's see. Oh, some slime over there. It's moving about. Alright. Let's not head this way. That would be southeast. We want to go see Maddock. Hopefully he can give us some clue as to who we are and that package of his that he was going to give us. We'll see what that's all about. Hopefully it'll be some supplies of some kind. Let's see. Looks like we can't go further. No. But I can see the, oh. Stepping in water there. Yeah, I can see the town, or the outlining of the town anyways. We'll sneak around here, follow the trail. Oh, here's something, a barrel. Uh-oh. Does he see me? Brass ring. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, he's seen me. Good. More. Nope. No damage occurred. There we go. Alright, with him gone, we may be able to see what's up with this thing. Rotting flimsy barrel with a sealed top. I don't wanna... You can shoot things in this game by holding down the shift key. You can smash open barrels and stuff, but I don't want to use my arrows for that. If I can avoid it. Let's see, nothing here. Okay, here we have some kind of sign. Yeah, northwest Grimhold, northeast Arendelle, southwest Elder Hollow, southeast Salted Coast. Oh, I knew he was close. No damage occurred. Come on. One more. God damn it. Ah! Hit him, Ben. Hit him. No damage. There we go. Okay, we got them both. Let's see here. There's a sign. Playing hint. There is a town sign nearby. Walk next to it and touch it to activate this location in your quick travel menu. Ah. Arendelle has been now added to the quick travel menu. Right. So you can click here and then you can quick travel to Arendelle. Cool. I've never actually done that, but I knew about the feature. Let's see, you are entering a village that is smaller than the deserted one you awoke in earlier. The streets appear to be mostly vacant, yet sounds of life can be heard within the walls of the buildings. You are hopeful that talking to the locals of this town may help you make sense of your situation. Cool. What do we have here? Village of Arendelle Council House. Speak to this guy.
Pay your taxes, citizen.
Alright, let's open this. There we go. Let's see. You see an older, distinguished woman standing in a room nicely decorated with tapestries and fine rugs. She appears weary, as if she carries with her much stress and is in need of rest. Greetings, traveler. I am Eleanor Misselpine, council head here in the village of Arendelle. We have very few visitors out this way, so please, if there's anything I can do for you during your stay, do not hesitate to ask. You nod to her as you introduce yourself as Bear. Alright, do you have time to answer some questions for me? Certainly, Eleanor says enthusiastically. What is your question? Let's see here. I woke up in an abandoned house southwest of here, and I don't know where I am. Southwest, you say? It sounds like you just came from Elder Hollow, a nearby village that has been ruined a few years ago. Eleanor sighs as if she's reflecting on the event. Well, you're now in Arendelle. We're a small coastal village located in a region known as South Parish in eastern Theomore. West of here is Grimhold, the old fortress that used to take travelers to Tangle Tree Forest. North of here is North Parish, and south of here is an area called the Salted Coast along the Southern Sea. Porter, the owner of the Owl's Roost Tavern, sells miscellaneous supplies. He may have a regional map in the area if you think that will help you. Oh, cool. What happened to Elder Hollow? Elder Hollow was a casualty of war that we are currently engaged in. Let's see. Without any help from the Commonwealth Guard to defend itself, Elder Hollow was frequently attacked by goblins and other creatures, other creatures that so freely walk these lands now. Most of the town's people left. Some settled here, others went north. The few who foolishly stayed paid with their lives. What's this war regarding? It is regarding honor and justice. It's about reclaiming something that was taken from the people of Theomore 3 years ago. Without reason or provocation, the Oracle choose to undermine centuries of peaceful coexistence with us by stealing the Crux of Ages straight up from under our noses. The Crux, a very important spirit of Theomore, taken as a vagabond, would take an apple. Of course, there was a huge public outcry over this event, and the Chancellor issued a proclamation stating their actions constituted an act of war, and we have been fighting this conflict with them ever since. What is this Crux of Ages? The Crux of Ages is Theomore's most prized artifact, a jewel of absolute perfection, and a symbol of Theomore's majesty. When humans first settled this region long ago, the Crux was discovered by miners within a single block of granite. After it was removed from the stone, it became an object of inspiration and power for all of Theomore. For 300 years it has rested in a vault in Spire, our capital city, only to be brought out once a year during the summer festivals, so that all Therish citizen could view it. And it was stolen. Yes, 3 years ago, an Orakur agent broke into the vault through a secret tunnel and took it. They took it because they coveted it. From the very day it was found and pulled from the rock, the Orakur claimed ownership of it. This act of theft is an insult to all of Theomore, and the Chancellor has vowed to continue military action until the jewel is recovered. Who or what are these Orakur? Not much is known about them, really. From what I understand, they are a race of underground dwelling creatures. Some say they are twisted descendants of the dwarves, but no one really knows. They are horribly bothered by the sun and never come above ground, even at night, because their open air scares them. They thrive in the dark, narrow passages of the underground, surrounded by stone. They rarely fight on their own. They prefer to swarm their enemies with the underground creatures, so that they seem to hold command over. Right, that is why this land is so plagued with vile creatures. They use these creatures to wear us down, drive us from these lands. Eleanor pauses. Say, I have a book of the history of Thermore in the drawer beside my desk. You're welcome to take it if you want. It is rather outdated, but perhaps there is some information there that can help you. May I ask you something else? Surely. I need supplies. Can you tell me about your town? Of course. This is my office where I conduct the village business. Next door is Bethiel of the Green Moon, run by Father Michael, who offers healing services. Up the street to the northeast you'll find the Owl's Roost Tavern, the Magic Emporium, and the Wayward Blacksmith Shop. With an E. Okay. Arendelle was a very small village, and we get few visitors out this way due to war. You're welcome to stay as long as you'd like. The local merchants are always happy to see a new face in town. I'm looking for a man named Maddock. Oh yes, Maddock is an elderly gentleman who lives just down the street southeast of here. He lives in a small house on the other side of Bethel of the Green Moon. He's a bit of a codgery old man, not too fond of visitors. Thank you. Anything else I may help you with? No, thank you for your time. Okay, so we're welcome to take the book. I will. History of Thermore. Thank you very much. I'll read that later. Let's see. Can I get through? Thank you very much. There we go. Okay, so Maddock is supposed to be over here someplace. Ooh, some gold pieces. Found some gold pieces. Those are pretty good. Let's see. You see a frail-looking man who has seen the passing of many years.
Hey, what are you doing here? You can't just barge into someone's house without being invited. I suggest you turn around and leave before I teach you a lesson in manners you won't soon forget.
The man picks up a nearby broken table leg, as if he intends to use it as a club. I'm looking for a man named Maddock. Are you him by any chance?
Why, yes, that is me.
Quest complete. Find Maddock in the village of Arendelle. Yes, plus 300 experience points. Oh, pretty good. The old man looks you up and down just for a moment, as if he might recognize you.
Hey, I believe I am expecting you. Your name is Bear, isn't it? I have something for you.
Yes, I'm glad I have found you. I was given a strange note and was told I needed to locate you. I hope you can make sense of this confusion.
I don't know if I can help you with your confusion, as I'm pretty lame myself, but I do have a letter and some gold I was told to hold on for you. I've kept it in the chest over there. You can fetch it to yourself. Fetch it yourself, right.
Let's see. I appreciate you've kept these items secure for me. Who asked you to do this?
Who? Well, I don't really know. I try not to get too involved with other people's business. Years ago, I was a courier for Lord Archibald, so people have always entrusted me with important matters. A gentleman came to town a while back and paid me to do this job for him, to hold on to these items for someone with your name and fitting your description. He wore a mask, and I was not able to see his face. I didn't ask who he was, or why he needed this done. It's the courier's code not to ask questions.
Okay, can I ask you something else?
I don't know much about the comings and goings of this little village because I pretty much keep to myself. I'd be glad to have a chat with you. I guess it's nice to have a visitor, even an uninvited one.
What happened to this land?
You're not from around here, eh? Well, we're at war with the Oracle, of course.
The Oracle?
Yes, the Oracle. Those thieving creatures that live underground. They can't be trusted. If you ask me, our forefathers should have wiped them out with when they first arrived. When we wouldn't be in this mess. I'm glad the current Chancellor has the fortitude to stand up to them and make them pay for their crimes. Maddock rubs the back of his neck with a dirty hand. I'm just a tired old man, and I don't really follow this political nonsense anyway. If you want to know more about it, you're going to have to ask someone else. Eleanor at the council house knows a lot about the subject.
I'd like to ask you something else. Do you know of any work around here?
You're just going to have to ask around,
Maddock says it as if annoyed by your question.
but I'm telling you, there's not much in the way of jobs around here, especially for some stranger new in town.
Alright, I'd like to ask you something else. Where am I exactly?
You don't know where you are? Well, you're in the village of Arendelle, in the parish's region of Thermore.
Thermore?
Son, did you just fall out of a boat? Yes, you're in Thermore. Are you senile? No? Well, if you need help with this, if you're really this lost, then you need to find yourself a map. I'd give you mine if I had one.
May I ask you another question? I must really be going now.
Go on then. Thank you for visiting.
Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to pick up the stuff. Oh, sorry for intruding, bother me.
Never mind the apologies, just go.
Oh, patch of gold. 300 gold pieces has been added to Bear's inventory. And the second sealed note. Let's find out what it does. And what it says. Bear, if you're reading this, then you made it safely to Arendelle and found Maddock. I cannot risk leaving this document with you due to the sensitivity of the information I'm about to disclose. I'm very unsure how long you've been unconscious, and I couldn't risk having this document end up in the wrong hands. Maddock is a simple man who has lived in this village for most of his life, and I knew he'd be a trustworthy caretaker of this parcel I left for you. Use the gold to buy supplies for yourself, whatever you need to secure your safety and well-being. I wish I could have left you more, but it was all I had. I am sure that you are wondering who I am. My identity will be revealed in time, but for now, you should simply trust me. Whether you decide to or not is your choice. Now, about yourself. You are part of something very big, an event that has affected this entire region. For your safety, you were placed into hiding, and your memory was erased with a special serum. Oh, really? Must be a hell of a serum. The name you think you remember, Bear, was imprinted in your mind. I will not reveal your true name here because of the danger it would bring you, so you should continue to live by the name Bear. It would be wise for you not to draw attention to yourselves by asking too many questions about your past. Your true identity can be revealed to you only if you are willing to accept the risk that accompanies it. You must decide for yourself whether to seek the truth or simply become Bear and settle into this new life. If you choose the path of truth, it will be a hard and dangerous journey. And so, if the truth is what you seek, you need to start by retrieving an amulet that belongs to you. Before your memory was taken, you requested that I secure a special amulet for you, and I did so by slipping it into the coffin of a recently deceased aristocrat named Adler Keldum. He is interred in a vault at Eversleep Cemetery in the North Parish region. I knew his casket would be a secure place to hide your amulet. The problem now is retrieving it. The door to the crypt is locked tight. Smashing the door down or picking the lock might be an option, but it may be easiest just to get the key. The cemetery director, Leoric, lives a bit north of Arendelle, and has the key. I'm confident you can figure out a way to get it from him. Once you retrieve the amulet from the crypt, take it to a woman named Lilith who lives in the Tangletree Forest. Look for her house in the heart of the woods. She will tell you what she knows about this amulet and set you on the right path. Finally, you must use this time to rebuild your strength, stamina, and knowledge. You were once very proficient in many skills, which the serum has caused you to forget. Only through experience and practice will you be able to reacquire these skills you have lost. It is the only way you'll be safe. E. And we got a new quest. Right, recover the amulet from the casket of Adler Keldum. His casket is in a crypt located in the Eversleep Cemetery in the North Parish area. If you can't open the crypt door yourself, the cemetery director has a key. His house is north of Arendelle. Okay. Alright, I think this is a pretty good place to end this episode. So I'm gonna thank you for watching, and next time we'll try to get our bearings a bit more, speak to the other people in this town, maybe find ourselves a melee weapon or some more arrows. We'll see. Until then, have a fine day, and I hope to see you next time. So long.